Welcome to another bat drawing video, and today it's the turn of what might be, well, one of the more unusual bats around, the so-called New Zealand lesser short-tailed bat. And like most animals from New Zealand, at least many of them, especially the extinct ones, this is a rather special creature. This bat is the most terrestrial of bats, we can probably say, at least among living species. And it's quite the capable hunter on the ground. And to aid in that, they also have the distinction of having membranes in which they can fold their wings. And, well, the result is rather weird to look at least that's what I think. Now, I've decided to draw this bat like a bit of a little psycho. This is probably not something that does the bat justice. These animals are not really psychos, but being as weird as they are and being a ground scurrying type of bat, I thought, well, that it might be fun to make it a bit more unusual compared to the others. Now, here we go. Its first ear is there. Here is its second ear. Make sure that it attaches low to the skull. And the eyes, as you can see, are also low. So, yeah, it looks a bit mean, doesn't it? And I haven't even given it teeth, nor will I. There we go. Give it a bit of a chin. So now I've given myself a bit of a problem because I don't really have that much space left to give it its wings, but we'll try to fix that. Luckily, its wings are folded up, as I said before, so I can do it just like this. The elbows strike out a bit. Now, these guys do actually have wings and they can actually fly, but when they are scurrying along the ground, you would not notice that very easily because the wings, like I said, have been folded up. Now, I've decided to draw this guy from the front to emphasize some of its weirder characteristics. Here we go. So now you can see its elbows quite well. As you can also see, the elbows project outwards. Now this is not unusual for a bat, but in this species it might be particularly pronounced. And also due to the position in which I've decided to draw in this pose, it is emphasized a bit more just how reptilian this might be looking compared to what we think is normal among mammals. Now, the legs are similar, giving this guy a bit of a spidery appearance, at least to me. So these legs also stretch outwards, bend at the knee quite a lot. Now, for space reasons, let's give this guy a bit of a flexed knee like this. So this foot is on the ground behind the hand, and this foot we can see a bit better. Now, this is a bit of a tricky perspective, so I'm going to try my best and will probably not succeed, but there you go. Not as bad as it might have been. There we go. Its tail is not visible in this position. Now, it's scurrying along the ground, looking like a psycho, as I intended. It's way too big compared to the insectivores next to it, but I've long since given up trying to draw things to scale in this particular drawing. Now, let's shade its underside a bit. Oh, after all, there's no light there. There we go. Shade its head a bit more too. The back is barely, if at all, visible from this position. Oh, I need to shade its chin. There we go. And I think we've got our menacing looking short-tailed bat. Here you go.